All right, folks, you're joining me live. We're already on the move. First order accepted. Actually, it was the first offer I got too, which is a good sign. Hello, welcome. My name is Mike. I never introduced myself. I feel like if you're new, welcome. Comment down below if you're new. But we're driving food delivery today, trying to make that sweet money during that dinner rush. And we got this one. Oh, I got an add-on order. A lot going on right now, a lot going on. I'll take it, why not? So we got this Five Guys order. I like it. It's like $8+ for, I think it's 1.5 miles, a very good dollars to mile ratio. How much am I getting paid for the miles driven? And it's in a power strip, folks. Those are areas that are really dense with restaurants. That's where I stage. That's where you should stage. You're not driving around everywhere trying to find a busy zone. And let's find out, is it gonna be a good shift, a bad shift, an average shift? I'm aiming for $25 an hour, always. So let's see how it goes. All right, best case scenario, as soon as I got there, it was ready, which is ideal, 0 wait time. So I got this add-on order that you saw just a second ago. People's Indian, I believe it's $5.50. It is 4 minutes away. I'm obviously headed there now, pretty close by. This one, as well as the last one, had a little bit of a wait time. So I got there, she said it's gonna be 10 minutes. It was the same thing with that stacked order at People's Indian. I got there and they said it was gonna be about 10 minutes, and it was. It was, I'd say, about 5 to 8 minutes there. So keep that in mind. If you're getting to a restaurant, they're telling you it's gonna be a wait time. I mean, again, 15 minutes is like the gray zone. I always tell you that. 15 minutes is a gray zone. 10 to 12 minutes is more doable, but you gotta make your own decision there. And yes, that one burger pickup took 10 minutes. As I was told, it took a little walk, but as I posted in my stories shown here, why don't you subscribe if you're not already? Join the team. Over 90,000 hustlers that want to dominate their money hustle this year. But I told you in that story, you know, sometimes these restaurants, food delivery, obviously that's the niche we're doing today. They'll tell you like, it's gonna be 10 minutes just to like get you out of their hair. I mean, that's something else that we need to consider. It's like, it's dinner rush, there's nice weather, there's people out, so there's people dining there. They're probably getting the similar volume of delivery orders as well. It's gonna be busy, so keep that in mind. So I didn't get a chance to show you this earlier, so take a look at this. Would you say, yes or no, you can type this down below in the comments, would you say this is a good Grubhub order? What do you think? So it was at People's Indian, the place that I accepted on Uber Eats earlier. It is $20.54, 5.2 miles. It's a stacked order. Crazy good dollars to mile ratio. But here's the thing. I forgot to go offline on Grubhub. So I got that while I was doing the Uber Eats run. But what that does kind of tell me is that Grubhub may be offering some really good orders. So what I'm doing right now, I'm in the Squirrel Hill area here in Pittsburgh, is I'm going online with just Grubhub to hopefully capture some of that bonus pay. I mean, Uber Eats, it's surging a bit, but more north of me. So yeah, now's the time I feel like going online with Grubhub. So let's see if I can get anything. All right, and that strategy didn't really do anything, which is kind of a pain. I mean, it happens. I'm in a power strip. I got a busy area right behind me. But another key indicator of, I mean, clearly if it's slowing down is if the surge bonus pay on Uber Eats goes away. Because that is, in essence, kind of delayed. I mean, it's basically real time, but it's, you know, slightly delayed supply and demand. Because DoorDash peak pay is scheduled. The Grubhub heat map doesn't show you really anything. It shows you busy areas, but not as dynamic as Uber Eats. This is what happens when you go online with no bonus pay. I'm telling you, I mean, I hope you know this, that the bonus pay is gonna allow you to make the $20, $25+ an hour. $2.80 for miles. It's it's like an inverse dollars to mile ratio. You're losing money on this. I moved, by the way, if you couldn't tell. Yeah, Uber Eats is still slow. There's been nothing on Grubhub. Nothing. And I got that crazy order earlier. See, I keep getting runs on Uber Eats, $4.50. I mean, it's slightly better. It's 2.5 miles, but I mean, a floor, I'm thinking like $6. Okay, you know what? Fine. I'll take this one just because I know where the Starbucks is and it's moved me like somewhat towards home. I mean, a clear slowdown. So make note of that when you see these clear slowdowns. All right, back home, and it's time to look at the numbers of what I'm calling the hot and cold shift today. Look, you saw it started on fire and then it died. I mean, why? Look at the time here especially. So 5:45 p.m. until 7:45 p.m. I mean, is that not really a solid dinner rush? I would say yes. Comment down below. I mean, I could have maybe started a little bit earlier, perhaps 5 p.m. until 7 or so. So let me know kind of your sweet spot for the dinner rush down below. But gross revenue, $29.45, and most of that was in that super hot start of the shift. And then again, it kind of went cold on me. Gross revenue per hour for those 2 hours, $14.73, like clearly not good. I would just make mental notes. You can track your numbers, of course, get free resources on your drivermight.com actually. And I would just, again, make a note. Okay, does it always slow down at 6:45, 7, or can it go until 7, 7:30? Like, when is the slowdown typically? And then also keep in mind that sometimes it's just going to happen. Sometimes you could be driving on all of the apps and it's just going to happen for that day. So 4 deliveries completed in this shift, 4 tips received, on par with the average tip here, $4.11. If there's one positive takeaway, I mean, I wasn't doing empty miles. I mean, I never do. That's driving around looking for a request. We park, sit, and wait. That's what I want you to do. So only 9.6 miles, like next to nothing. And the payout per mile was actually really good because, again, wasn't really doing a lot for some of the shift here. So $3.07 paid out per mile. Now, our goal on the channel is $1.75, a floor minimum of $1.20. So while I didn't necessarily like do a ton, I wasn't wasting miles. So, I mean, think about that, you know, how you want to allocate dead time, because again, you're going to have dead time, but I mean, 307 by the books, at least on the pay per mile, that is good. And based on those 9.6 business miles, I get a tax deduction of $562. So if you got value in this video, can you drop a like? It does help out the video and the channel at large. Greatly appreciated that. And you can also click or tap the screen here for my newest video, as well as a video recommended for you. And I'll see you in the next one.